Hi, I'm Lisa Krikawa, and I am the founder for Krikawa Jewelry Designs. In 1998, I started the company from my garage, and I created an inventory of jewelry that I took with me around the country. I went to shows in Washington, New York, Pennsylvania, California, Arizona, and I sold my jewelry at various high-end craft shows around the country. This was a very difficult process. It's a lot of work. Anytime you see anyone at a trade show, just know how hard they're working. It is a lot of work. And to create the kind of inventory that I wanted was also incredibly expensive. So around the year 2000, I did decide to start a family with my husband. We'd been married for 10 years. After having my first child, I needed to reinvent the company. I needed to figure out how I could work from home and raise a family at the same time. I investigated how to have a website and what would make a website be effective. With my husband John, we worked for about 6 months and developed the Krikawa.com website. I launched it in 2002 and it took off right away. I put every image of anything that I had made on the website, but from that point forward, focused in on the wedding and engagement rings, and every time I would make a new design for somebody, I'd put it up on the website. It was my goal around the year 2000 to have a very successful company that would allow John to quit his job in medical research. I didn't care what he did. I just knew that he was not happy doing that, and it was one of my sincere goals to have a company that would allow him to do whatever it is that he wanted to do. A couple of the ways that I went about creating the company was I knew that I needed to create a company with integrity, and I knew that my passion for business would aid me in that goal. Around the year 2003, the company was moving along enough that we knew that John would be able to quit his job, and we actually thought he would come to the company and do invoicing, he'd watch the kids, he'd do some packing and shipping, and just help a little bit, but he would not have to do the medical research anymore, and so we were really excited about that. In the meantime, we went to the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show and discovered some 3D modeling software that is a very powerful tool for building designs in a three-dimensional space on the computer. As it turned out, 3D modeling was a passion of John's, something that he's been doing since 1990, ever since I've known him. And he would stay up late at night and be modeling crazy things, Christmas trees, whatever. And I asked him back in the 90s, why don't you get a job in 3D modeling? And he knew at the time that there just wasn't any position available in that sort of field, and certainly not in Tucson, and certainly not at a similar pay grade that he had. So when we found this modeling software, we knew that that's exactly what he would be doing for the company. John and I now work hand in hand in developing all of the custom designs that you see on the website. And with his technical knowledge and my design expertise, and also with his aesthetic perspective, we're able to build unbelievable things. We are now a company of 9 professionals working very hard to create unique, beautiful custom wedding and engagement rings, and we welcome you to Krikawa.